In this lesson, we're going to look at how you can solve any logarithm with any base by using a calculator by using the change of base property. If you'll recall, the calculator has a log key on it, but it just says log, which really means log base 10. It's called a common log. So if we want to find the log of 43, we can type that directly into our calculator by simply hitting our log key, and most calculators will then put a parentheses there, and then we just put 43 in. Close our parentheses, press our enter key, and then we'll be able to find the log of 43, which is actually equal to 1.6335 if we round it, something like that, meaning that 10 to the 1.6335 power is approximately 43. Could be a little bit off because of rounding error. The more decimal places you keep, the more accurate the log will actually be. So in this case, since we were using base 10, we didn't have to do anything but just type it into the calculator. But what do we do in the case that we have log base 3 of 22? And what is that equal to? Well, in most calculators, you can't type in a log base 3. The calculator simply doesn't do that. So we need to go to something called the change of base property. The change of base property simply states this. As long as we keep the same base, in this case we'll use log base 10 because it's a calculator key, we can simply say the log of the argument, in this case 22, divided by the log of the base, which in this case is 3. So if I put that in my calculator just like that, I just say log of 22 divided by, and again you want to close your parentheses, but divided by log of 3. And I'm doing that in my calculator right as we speak. And when I press enter, it tells me, I'll go this direction where I have a little more space, 2.81. And again, I might take it to more decimal places. My calculator actually says 2.813588092. And so that would be the log base 3 of 22, 2.81. Now, the change of base formula actually works with any base. We could have said log base 3 of 22 divided by log base 3 of 3. It would have just done us no good because we still couldn't put that in our calculator. So we chose the log because it means base 10, and it is a key on our calculator that says log. We chose to just use the common log to be able to work this problem. And this will work for pretty much any log you need to find in any base. If we were going to do the log base 7 of 49, we might know what that answer is already because 7 to the second power is 49, but we can certainly find that with the change of base formula by saying the log of 49 divided by the log of 7. And I can just directly put that in my calculator. If you wanted to know the log base 10 of 49, it's something close to 1.6902 rounded. And the log of 7, which is the bottom part, is equal to 0.8451. We'll round that one to 4 also. So if we did the 1.6902 divided by 0.8451, that's equal to 2, which is what we already know the log base 7 of 49 is equal to. So again, it works for anything like this that we need to use a base other than 10 and we need to put it in our calculator. We'll be using this in more advanced ways to actually solve equations that have an x in the exponent where we can use the logarithm to do that. And we'll do that in another lesson.